Welcome back to Michael Leadership. Woo! Okay. All right.
Okay.
So last episode we left off. Michael has race wars in his school.
Race wars
I
and
I very quickly am deciding to retract what I said in the last episode, where I said I believe I could take them. um,
I'd
because
say yeah, 50-50 chance.
yeah, I am very quickly realizing that I probably could not take on two separate gangs of children, even though I'm a
Yeah.
pretty big guy myself. Uh, and I think what we were going to talk about next is about how Michael is secretly a serial killer in New Jersey who has multiple bodies in the back of his trunk, multiple bodies. He
Jersey.
lives at North Street in Jersey. Yep, still lives in Jersey with a metal baseball trunk. In the back of his truck, he has multiple bodies, multiple dead bodies. He has a severed head in the back of his truck.
Well, that's a story for a different time. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this out there. I am not a serial killer, and I do not have bodies in my trunk yet.
I'm gonna edit that to where it says I am a serial killer.
I am a serial killer, and I have bodies in my trunk. Mother, gonna get an FBI at my door.
Oh man.
But okay, this is the story. Okay, of I'll just say it, and then I'll name the story afterwards. So
Mm-hmm.
this was a couple days ago. So where I work across the street, just opened up, like not even like 5 days old, is a 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
Now in where I live, it's very rare, especially where I live in the small town that I live in,
Yeah.
to have 7-Elevens. And
Mm-hmm.
before there was literally just one, and it was like right by like the local airport, and it was like shit.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, brand new, everything's new in it. It's great, love it. So me and 10 coworkers,
Mm-hmm.
right,
You and the boys.
decide,
Yep.
me and the boys, decide to after work, stay after work, and just grab a shit ton of people and go over to the 7-Eleven, which we did. Um, so we start leaving work because we left at around 10 o'clock. Because me and like three other coworkers were closing up, and another one decided to stay after he got out at 9. And then the rest of them kind of just showed up because they were either left early or like went home and changed and whatever. And so we started to walk up to like my car because I had to put my apron and like my shirt in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And by the car there is a stroller, not like a real stroller, but like a little girl's like baby stroller, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like a doll. My one friend Divan,
Mm-hmm.
who's very big black guy,
Mm-hmm.
as well as my one friend LJ, who is a not big but like a pretty like average sized buff Latino,
Mm-hmm.
takes the stroller and he throws it on the ground, breaks one of the wheels off. My
Oh.
friend Divan takes it, one throw, shatters the thing in half.
And so
And I'm like, damn.
this is just randomly found like at
At my store at where I
oh.
work.
So you guys just randomly found this like kids stroller outside and y'all decided that
Yes.
the first thing y'all would do is destroy it?
Yes. Also,
Oh.
bleep out the job, bleep out where I
Yeah.
work.
So, yes, the one and only in New Jersey, everybody. The one and only in New Jersey. I want you to go and find it. I want you to air
Didn't
drone
even say New
Obama
Jersey.
Hospital, Saudi Arabia, Obama Hospital, epic Fortnite Battle Royale, Among Us Battle Royale #1 victory, Michael's workplace. Yeah, so really, so y'all just found some like
literally, we found like this random stroller, and originally I was like, "Oh, we'll just take it inside because my manager's in there." Well, right after Lost and Found, and they're like, "Nah, let's commit to property damage."
Dude, no, little Lucy, no.
And so originally they're like, "Oh, we'll just put it in the back of your car," and I'm like, "Okay." So I popped the trunk, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, don't mind the baseball bat." They're like, "What?" And I have a net in the car that has a couple things. It has some gloves. It has a thing to get rid, like a scraper to get rid of like snow if there's ever snow or frost.
And
And it
bodies.
has yes, and it has and in there as well is a metal baseball bat that I put in my trunk for protection
Mm-hmm.
because down here road rage is a thing, and most of the people here carry a firearm, and I
Mm.
don't have one of those yet.
Mm. So, like I was saying at the very beginning of the episode, Michael is a serious serial killer. He has many bodies in the back of his trunk.
Say,
He has the gloves to make sure that his fingerprints aren't found, the shovel to the scraper
not even a
to wipe the
shovel, it's a
blood off of the
scraper.
ground, the scraper to get the blood off the ground. He even
Oh
has
my
one of the
god!
victims left behind items, a baby stroller. That's right. He
No,
kidnapped a
no, 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 no.
child. The child is being held hostage right now at a in New Jersey.
You're gonna have to bleep out both and New Jersey because I could get fired. I'm gonna lose my job over this
Don't worry.
podcast. A Target.
I'll say at the Winn-Dixie in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But so they see that and they're like, "Oh, you actually have one." I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Why do you have one?" I'm like, "Oh, because I don't own a firearm yet. And if someone, comes up to me and is like trying to start shit, I can easily just,
Hmm.
walk out of my car, grab my baseball bat, and be like, "All right, what's up? You want to square up?"
Come
But
on,
it's like
fool.
it's like a protection thing.
Hmm.
And so they're like, "Oh, we'll just hide the stroller in there." I'm like, "No, because I don't need, or like, God forbid, I get pulled over, my car gets searched to see, you know, gloves, a baseball bat, and a broken baby stroller." And they're like, "Good point." So they then decided, without my knowledge, to throw it under my car
Mm.
as as I'm closing the trunk, and we start to walk to the 7-Eleven. So
Hmm.
we jaywalked because it was 10 o'clock at night. There was no cars out.
Hmm.
Get to the 7-Eleven. We have some shakes and shit. Living
Hmm.
our best life. We
Hmm.
didn't leave the 7-Eleven until around almost 11:30, 12 o'clock,
Mm.
and we start walking back to because that's where all of our cars are.
Yeah.
And it starts to pour rain as everyone's starting to disperse.
Hmm.
However, before then, that's around like almost 12. We get
Okay.
back to at around like 11:35, 11:40. They take the baby stroller from under my car, take
Mm.
the baseball bat,
Oh.
and one of them proceeds to throw it up in the air, and another one proceeds to absolutely beat the shit out of it with it.
You know what would make this even better?
What?
Is if the owner, like the little child, like little 5-year-old Lucy is walking out of Walgreens in Cincinnati, Ohio. She's walking out of the Walgreens in Cincinnati, Ohio, and she sees three big buff men beating the absolute crap out of her little baby doll James and out of his little stroller with a metal baseball bat. She sees baby James inside of the baseball bat as his head is being ripped off by two big buff men inside of a parking lot at a Walgreens in Cincinnati, Ohio.
But yeah, and so it was interesting.
Yeah,
And
man.
then it
I
was
need to get
also
a
funny
job.
'cause yeah.
I need these type of stories, man. I need to get a job.
That's not if you want to hear. So literally yesterday,
Mhm.
it was my first day closing the front desk and being in charge of the front desk.
Mhm.
That day, 2 coworkers called out, one being a closing bagger and cashier. So we had 2 other ones who are both new to the store, closing cashier and bagger.
All right. Yeah.
And they are horrible. Oh my god, literally, they were on their phone while I was counting lottery and I didn't see it. And one of the closing MIC, who love him to death, he's very nice, was like, "Hey, just a heads up, both your closing cashier and bagger are on their phones right now." And I literally was just like, if they weren't closing cashier and bagger, I would send their asses home. And he's like, "Oh, I would too, but since they are, just to
Mhm.
keep a head out for that." I'm like, "Can you just go
Mhm.
tell them? Because if I tell them, I'm a yell at them."
Mhm.
He's like, "Sure."
Mhm.
And so then at 9 o'clock when we close, because most of the other close around 10, but we're a training store, so we close around 9. They're both over the age of 18.
Mm.
So they need to clock out when the last customer leaves.
Mhm.
And they know this.
Mhm.
They instead clocked out at 9 o'clock exactly and then went back to work,
Mm.
which you're not supposed to do.
Mm.
And I'm like, you're idiots.
Yeah, I've never see I legally do not have a job right now, so I don't get any interesting stories like that.
Yeah.
Did you hear about man? Oh wait, no, wait. We already talked about that last episode. I was going to talk about YouTube's DMCA stuff.
Oh yeah. That fun bag.
Oh wait, no. All right. I remember something that we didn't talk about last episode that we were going to talk about. The M&Ms. Did you hear about what they were going to do recently?
No.
They were apparently going to like get rid of their mascots.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. They were gonna like completely cut the M&M mascots.
Yeah, and it's right after they introduced another M&M too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they they said they were going to get rid of them, and then immediately after they said they were going to get rid of them, they got so much backlash.
Yeah. That they had to bring it back.
Yeah, so I was watching the Super Bowl, right? And I was
Yeah.
literally just talking about how Eminem said that they were going to be getting rid of the M&Ms. And guess what commercial popped up?
The M&Ms.
Yep, and guess what? Guess what it was about?
The pink one.
No, it was about bringing them back.
Bro.
They were like, "Hey, guess what? We're back. Definitely not because of all the very nice things you guys said to us on Twitter in our DMs." Yeah,
Beautiful.
so they instantly brought them back because everybody was starting to hate on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking
Did
of the
you
oh wait, yes. Yes, you were saying?
did you hear what they did to the Apple Jacks
Apple Jackson?
mascots?
No, I didn't.
They completely whitewashed the cinnamon.
Wait, they did?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pull you up a photo of them.
Okay, are you going to post it inside of the
Yes, I am. So obviously, as you know, and as for all the viewers should know who have grown up on Apple Jacks in the past,
Mhm.
the OG Apple Jacks is the cinnamon who has a Jamaican accent, and then the apple.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, that's the one I
However,
recognize.
they now have complete and utterly whitewashed and over both of them. Okay, because now this is the mascot for Apple Jacks.
No! What?
Yes,
They're cartoon characters.
that's what I'm saying.
No. Why? Did they say why?
No, literally, this had to be like when everything was like getting canceled and shit. Because literally, I did not hear about this until until literally recently, where I looked at Apple Jacks and I'm like, wait a minute, where's the Jamaican cinnamon?
No. No, they're gone. They don't even look like modern. They look like old cartoons.
Exactly.
Man, I did not know about that.
And for all the audio listeners,
I don't know if we should start saying that.
we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Well, all right.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll go instead. We'll go audio listeners. You.
You. But yeah, they completely whitewashed Apple Jacks, and I hate them for it.
Oh man, what other companies have ruined their mascots?
There's a
So
lot actually.
Eminem brought them back, which you did.
Eminem brought theirs back.
You
Apple
did.
Jacks whitewashed them.
You did mention the purple M&M.
No, the pink one
The pink
that
one.
they recently introduced.
I thought it was
Pink or purple?
purple. It was
No,
but
no.
it's like a fat M&M.
Yes.
It's like the Nikocado avocado M&M. It's
Yeah.
yeah. But it's supposed to be like body positivity or something dumb like that.
There's obviously we all know Aunt Jemima is no longer with us.
Aunt Jemima, yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. We had the Lakes, the O Lakes butter, right?
Yes.
The Indian's no longer with us. He's passed on.
He has.
Yeah, he's not on the butter anymore.
Oh yeah, for that one.
Imagine they pulled an Apple Jacks. But instead of making a cartoon Indian, it's just like a stereotypical like like a stereotypical like old racist cartoon Indian.
Yeah.
Like
Fuck
Peter.
everyone who canceled all of that shit.
Oh man. I'm also just now noticing that the first Kellogg's picture is a bag of cereal, which I have never seen before.
Oh no.
I have never seen that before. I've only seen boxes. What cursed item did you just send me?
I don't know.
Oh man. Okay, so this is completely off topic because I just remembered this in my class. Did you hear about the kid recently that like beat the crap out of his teacher because she took away his Nintendo Switch?
Yes, dog. Listen.
Dude.
Listen. I don't care who the hell you are. A Nintendo Switch is not that important, dog.
I mean there's better consoles. I mean, let's be honest here. You shouldn't be beating the crap out of your social studies teacher over Mario Party, my brother. Let's be fully honest here.
Exactly. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, and I think there was that, and then there was also the like elementary school kid who straight up shot his teacher.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, did you not hear about that?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hold on. Oh, 5 year. Yeah, I'm gonna look up 5-year-old shoots.
Also, don't
teacher.
mind me that I'm not talking that much. I'm currently trying to like reattach the B key on my keyboard. As being a real pain in the ass right now.
Yeah. A 6-year-old shot a Virginia teacher with his mother's gun.
What the?
In Virginia, of all places.
Well, of course it's Virginia.
So, basically, what happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the kid the kid found his parents' gun safe unlocked, right?
That's on the parents.
That's on the parents. But the kid found the gun safe unlocked, and basically, I think the kid said that the teacher said some not nice things to him, or like said no to him, or something.
She said no, that I can't have snack time, so I pulled out the 9 and shot her in
the... So I pulled out the Glock.
The Glock 18, and I shot her in
the... But yeah, shot his teacher. Luckily, thank the Lord, the teacher's fine.
Okay, that's good.
The teacher's good. She didn't die. But like straight up, this 6-year-old shot this teacher. And I don't know what's gonna happen to the kid. I don't know how long ago was this. Let me look. This was January 15th. So it's a little while ago. Like a few
Oh
months ago.
lord.
Like 2 months ago,
Okay.
basically, this happened. And he shot his 25-year-old elementary school teacher. But I'm guessing that since he's a kid, he gets off scot-free.
No, it'll probably be put in juvie or something.
He's only 6 years old. I don't think they're allowed to put him in juvie.
I don't
I don't
know.
even think it comes close to being put on his record. Like the kid's younger than my brother.
True.
Yeah. But like, man, stuff's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at I'm looking at the news section while I look this up. And one of the things that popped up in the list of the 6-year-old boy,
Yeah.
is Paula Michael Locklear attacked man with a pan while naked.
Oh.
I don't think I'm gonna go any further into that, but
I don't think so either.
did you did,
So,
did you hear about Mickey Mouse being
emails.
public domain?
No.
Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse are gonna be public domain next year.
I'm sure Disney's probably gonna buy them back.
Well, here's the thing, right? You heard about the Winnie the Pooh horror movie?
Yeah.
That's because Winnie the Pooh is now also public domain.
Oh.
So, since it is public domain, I don't think that means Disney can buy it like back. I may be wrong here. They may be able to buy the rights, but they didn't do that for Winnie the Pooh.
That is true.
And I don't think there's anything they can do about it. So, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse will officially be public domain next year.
Interesting.
So, you know what I'm thinking?
Minnie Mouse.
No, what I was actually what I jokingly told my friend is that the moment it becomes public domain, I'm gonna make the most gross. I'm gonna find like the grossest like fan fiction that somebody ever wrote about Mickey Mouse, and put it
Oh no.
put it on the big screen.
No.
I'm gonna get all of the worst deviant artists to write every single frame of this animated film coming 2024.
Oh no, you monster.
It's gonna be called Mickey Mouse and the Big Feet.
Oh
Mickey Mouse and his
no.
big old tootsies.
No.
And then the sequel's gonna be called Minnie Mouse and her big toe.
Mouse and her big old titties.
Oh man. But you know what's even worse?
What?
Batman and Robin and Superman are also going to be public domain in 2034.
Oh no.
Are you ready for all of the Batman spin-offs and fan fictions to suddenly become a reality?
Oh.
I
Oh, I'm not.
can't wait for the Quentin Tarantino Batman movie or the Michael Bay Batman movie with 30 plus explosions in the background and some hot female character that has like 5 lines.
Oh god.
Man. Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, back to shit mascots that were over. Did you hear that in Disney they have stopped using animatronics, like the old Disney animatronics, and are
I
instead with new rides are now using animatronics, but instead of a regular face, they have like a screen.
what? No, I did not hear about this.
Yes, and people are saying for them to bring the old animatronics back because of the fact that instead of them when they shut down or break, it just literally reads error in their eyes.
I all right, you got to send a picture. Can you find a picture of that?
Yes, I can.
I've not heard about that. But then again, I've also not been to Disney in a very long time.
I have also not been to Disney in a very long time.
Man, I didn't know they replaced it with screens. So that means all of the animatronics, every single one of them?
You know, yeah, no.
Okay, it's like which ones? You got a list?
No, it's like one of the newer one. This one. So it's a newer version of Daisy Duck.
Daisy Duck. Okay.
Yes. As you can see,
Oh, okay.
it's more, like kid version, but in
Mm-hmm.
the eyes, it's a screen.
Okay.
And I don't have a thing of it breaking down, but it basically just read error over the eyes.
Okay. Okay.
So very
That's
traumatizing.
interesting. I have not seen that.
Yeah. I was
That's
like,
gotta be so creepy. That's gotta be like some like Five Nights at Freddy's like it shuts
speaking of Five
down.
Nights at Freddy's,
It just like it shuts down just like the Five Nights at
yeah,
Freddy's just
yeah,
ambient shutdown. Oh
yeah.
man.
Speaking of FNAF, they have finally started recording for the FNAF movie
Oh
after
yeah.
after almost 2 decades.
Did you see the photos of the pizzeria?
I did, and also the leaked fight scene.
There was a leaked fight scene. How have I not heard about this? Also, there's a
There,
fight scene.
apparently so, in a mall. Apparently, there's a security guard beating up someone in a fountain.
What? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Um. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my guess. The security guard is probably purple guy.
Possibly.
You
Oh,
want to?
speaking of purple guy,
That's who I was about to say. Did you hear who it was?
I did hear who it
It's
was, and for
Matthew. It's Matthew Lillard.
yes, and for the audience and for audio listeners who and people who don't know who that is one of the most infamous actors in not only horror history but also just out there in the world because he is um Shaggy in both the live action Scooby Doo movies and in like
Every
all Scooby Doo.
yeah,
Everything Shaggy is Matthew Lillard.
except for the new Velma show, which we can talk about that later.
The new Velma show deserves its own episode because I'm going to be shitting on that. And for those of you who are like, "Oh, well, what horror icon was he?" He is the horror icon in the entirety of the Scream franchise.
No, not in the entirety of the screen, just the first movie.
Oh,
But he is one of the main two serial killers inside of the first Scream movie.
yes.
But the thing with him and Shaggy is he really is the moment after basically he played Shaggy in the live action Scooby Doo,
Hmm.
they decided Warner Brothers decided to hire him for literally everything else related to Shaggy. Even in multiverses. In multiverses, he is also Shaggy.
And I'm talking from like he literally everything Shaggy that has a voice. That is him.
Yeah, except for
And
Norville inside the Velma show, but again, different.
that's not even a Shaggy. That's just a black
Okay.
character. Am I
That's just
wrong?
one of them black people.
Listen. They tried to make a woke version of Scooby Doo, and it's shit.
But yeah, basically, Shaggy Rogers is going to be playing Purple Guy in the new FNAF movie, which The moment I heard, the
The
moment I heard,
moment I didn't find out until I went on TikTok and just saw a shit ton of memes about Shaggy being the purple guy, and I'm like, what the f? And then I saw a thing where it's like, oh yeah, Shaggy's now purple guy. I'm like, oh, like
yeah,
Zoinks, man.
like Zoink Scoob, I didn't kill those kids.
Like Zoinks, man. I didn't slaughter those kids. They were challenging me.
Like
Like
Zoinks, I can't do Shaggy. Like
I can't
Zoink
do Shaggy,
Scoob,
but it's very thing.
like Zoink Scoob, I didn't stuff those kids in the animatronics.
Not yet, at least.
Rah, ree.
But yeah, it should be fun. I'm gonna be the first one in line to go get my tickets when it releases in theater.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine how many cosplayers?
Can you imagine just the complete dynamic between the old players and the new players?
Yeah, dude,
Because
those,
Blumhouse said that they are not holding back on the gore.
dude, the, dude, the children. Mommy, Daddy, I want to go see the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. My favorite YouTuber, Markiplier, played the games. They're pretty cool. Okay, sweetie, we'll go watch the movie. Yeah, Mom, I heard Shaggy was in it. Just goes in.
Gonna,
Freddy's like ripping
gonna
apart small children. He's like eating, like he's just chewing on like the eyeballs.
no, could you imagine the fucking Springlock scene?
Michael, Michael,
Michael,
don't leave me
don't leave.
here, Michael, Michael. Oh man, dude, that theater is
It's
gonna
gonna
be the
be
smelliest thing ever.
fun.
It is gonna house all of the most degenerate, like deviant art, Five Nights at Freddy's furry
Like,
artists, as well
yeah,
as all of the cosplayers who are most likely gonna be going in their like Freddy Fazbear and Purple Guy cosplays. And then
and then
there's
there's gonna be the old fans who are
yeah,
just like, "What the fuck are you doing
yeah,
here?"
there's gonna be the bronies that go in.
We need to do a whole separate episode on
Bronies and
Brodies.
Velma, they both fit in the same category, I think.
Yeah, and pedophiles.
All the pedophiles will be there because also all of the little iPad
Little
kids are gonna be
shitling.
there. All the
Little
iPad
shitling.
kids.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting show.
I have no idea how they're gonna do the animatronics. I heard that they're doing like puppet stuff. They have
No, they actually there's been a release thing, like a leaked image of Freddy from the Fnaf movie.
really. Could you? I haven't seen that yet. Could you post that into the Discord?
Yes, and for fans out there, unlike us, we are not spreading a single bit of this information of what any of the characters are gonna look like.
Yep, yep. Definitely do not go watch the video version because we definitely will not be putting this picture up on screen at all. Definitely not. Definitely do not go watch the video
Definitely
version.
not. Definitely not.
Yeah. Oh man.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Freddy Fazbear as Shaggy. Oh God.
Oh no. I can already imagine the forums on Twitter.
Oh no.
Can't wait for all the deviant artists to draw Shaggy Rogers smoothly caressing Freddy Fazbear's cheek.
Please kill yourself. I can't find it. Damn.
Oh man.
Here it is. It looks basically exactly like the game. It's on the left-hand side. Or the right? No. Yes.
Oh wow.
Wait a minute. They have William Dafoe in the movie?
Wait a minute. What?
Because I just looked up Blumhouse FNAF movie, and for cast, William Dafoe is there.
But yeah, that looks massive. That's like a whole human.
Yeah,
That
they
is massive.
they full on rebuilt the entirety of it basically.
Did you hear who is like making like the outfits and stuff?
Actually, yeah. So
It
they brought on. So you know the Muppets, right?
yeah. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, the Jim Henson Corporation is actually making the FNAF suits.
Yeah, that which I think is gonna make it so much better.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So, quick question: Who is William Defoe playing?
No idea.
Look it up. Look it up. Who? All right. I'll look it up real quick. It says William Defoe as William Afton, but that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he's
Oh, it's
not.
an idea. Okay, so it's not official. It's just a wiki fandom idea.
Oh, those bastards. But yeah,
It says
that's always
Scott
fun.
Cawthon might be phone guy in the movie.
He is.
Okay, that would make sense. That's pretty cool.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. We gotta bring Scott back.
Bring Scott back.
Yes. Did you not hear what happened to him?
I heard that he got into some trouble for supposedly.
Okay, so basically what happened was he took. This was back in 2020. Twitter got pissed off at Scott because they found out that he was donating money, like his own money. So not like a FNAF company money or anything like that. His own hard-earned money into conservative groups that supported like Donald Trump and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then Twitter got pissed off at him and started to call like boycott FNAF. And so 2 days later, Scott posted that he's retiring as the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's and also complete and utterly done with the FNAF franchise.
Mm.
And so basically he gave the FNAF franchise to Steelwool, who made FNAF Security Breach.
Yeah, and
So
they also
even though that
made
quote unquote,
Help Wanted.
yeah, even though that he's quote unquote retired, he's still in the background and going to be basically viewing the entire process and like having basically the final say.
Okay,
However,
that's good.
people now are calling for Scott to come back because after the book series and the movie, that's when people think that FNAF is just completely done.
Mm-hmm.
Which it probably isn't. There's still probably going to be more,
Well, I mean,
but people
he
got
tried to
caught.
end the series twice, and he couldn't because of
Yeah.
just how popular. The third game was supposed to be an ending.
The
Then,
third game, honestly, I feel like now we're getting into Matt Pat territory. The third game, I feel like, is the end of the original four animatronics. And then
mm-hmm,
FNAF 4 was kind of the end of that whole, like, full on that little era. And then the rest of it is kind of just the new era.
mm-hmm,
They're like mix and matches of, like, both.
mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. So, man, this movie, it honestly, it looks really good.
Yeah, a lot of people have high hopes for it, and so do I.
Yeah, I hope that it, because Scott actually talked about the movie a long time ago. Like he did an interview with
Yeah.
some like FNAF YouTuber. Um,
Dawko?
yeah. He did an interview with Dawko, and they talked about the movie. And I was a little bit worried at first because whenever he was talking about ideas that the team had, one of them was like plushies like taking over New York.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
That's actually an Easter egg to FNAF World.
mm-hmm.
Because in FNAF World, if you remember, which no one remembers FNAF
Yeah.
World, but I play the game. I love it. I don't know why we don't update it again.
It's funny, that game has a higher rating than Security Breach.
Exactly. Listen, fans, audience members. Hashtag. Let's get this shit on Twitter. Hashtag bring FNAF World back.
All right, it was a pretty good like lore game.
Lore wise and gameplay wise, it was good.
Yeah, it was
Story
fresh.
wise,
It was
eh.
fresh.
Yeah, they took FNAF and made it into an RPG.
Yeah, with like hidden stuff in the background.
Exactly. But in the Halloween update in Freddy in Space, there's actually a FNAF. I think it was FNAF 28 or 27. Cake Takes New York.
Mm.
So basically, him saying plushies would take New York is basically just a homage to that.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine how cool that would be if they updated FNAF World to where it included basically all the new characters and
Mm-hmm.
shit?
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah. Man, I wonder. I
Only
wonder who the main character is gonna be.
I believe it's probably gonna be Mike.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah. So obviously, um, Shaggy is gonna be. He's gonna be the main protagonist, other than the animatronics, or
Yeah,
not protagonist, antagonist. Sorry, antagonist, other than the
yeah,
animatronics. So,
yeah.
who was playing the protagonist? Do we know yet?
As in, who's playing Mike Schmidt?
Yeah,
Josh something.
Josh.
No, his
Some.
name's Josh.
Yeah, let me go ahead and look up.
Josh N, I think. I don't know.
Is playing Mike Schmidt in the FNAF movie. Daniel Ferrari.
Oh, interesting. Oh well. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it.
Or Josh Hutch. So many people are saying different things about who's playing Mike.
Yeah.
All right, so really quick, I'm gonna look up who Daniel Ferrari is.
Enzo Ferrari.
All
Me.
right. Daniel Ferrari might not be correct because it says 2019 FNAF movie.
Josh Hutcherson is Mike Schmidt.
Oh, Daniel Ferrari is just some Minecraft YouTuber.
Oh. So the the
He made
cast
a.
the cast currently the cast currently is Matthew Lillard as William Afton, Josh Hutcherson as Mike Schmidt, Piper Rubo, Mary Stuart Matterson as female villain,
Female
Elizabeth
villain.
Lale,
All right,
probably Vanny, William
Vanny.
Defoe, Dane DeHaan, Brett Gelman, and Shepard Boyland.
Mm.
Don't quote me on those last four because there's no photo there. So that might be a 50-50, but the ones before them, before William, definitely there.
Okay, so we have. All right, so I just looked up who Josh is because I didn't remember from the name. He's the uh he's the kid from he's the kid from Zathura and from Hunger Games.
Oh.
He's Peter from Hunger Games, or not Peter, whoever the main
Hey,
love.
Peter.
Yeah. Hey Peter. Yeah, no, he's whoever the love interest is in the Mockingbird series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then he played in like Zathura, and then he played in. I'm trying to remember. It's on the top of my head. He played in some other movie. He played
Uh,
in. I don't think
no idea.
was it Jumanji? No, I don't think it was Jumanji.
I don't think it was
It was
Jumanji.
not Jumanji. It was not the first Jumanji. I feel like it was like a Spy Kids movie.
It might be Spy Kids.
No,
Well, I
no,
don't know, man.
man. But yeah, I still I don't know. It's not telling me who William Dafoe is playing.
Like I said, after everything after William Dafoe, including him, is just blank, not even a photo. So it's probably not confirmed nor denied. No idea, dog.
William Dafoe is an American actor most well known for playing Purple Guy, aka William Afton in the Five Nights at Freddy's the movie. Then
Lovely.
continuing to reprise his role in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This time it's personal. Pixels 4 and Pixels 5 before tragically passing away in the year 2000 2100.
Beautiful.
What? What? What weird?
Listen, dog, I don't fucking know.
Oh man, people are just
People are wild.
oh man.
People are weird. But yeah, I think that's a good
Anyways,
place to end off.
oh man. Yeah, we're both really tired.
Yeah, it is currently 12:30
Mhm.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. So anyways, if you guys want to hear more, in the next episode, me and Michael will be discussing our radical political opinions on the social economic status of the United States in today's time. So, if you want to stay tuned for that,
Okay. Okay.
if you want to
Okay.
stay tuned for
Let's not
that lovely information, as well as
let's not
our
get ahead of ourselves.
as well as our extreme religious beliefs, join us
Oh
in
my
on the
god.
next episode.
Gonna get us crucified.
Bye.
God.